Check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2 1 2. I believe that's a good spot. All right, welcome to Cavewomen softball. We are at home today versus Rosebud. The Lady Ramblers in town today for some good softball action of our Cavewomen. Senior high baseball on the road today in Highland, but we're covering softball today. Is Bailey McSpadden, number 5, starting pitcher for the Cavewomen, and she is behind 2-0 to the first Rosebud Rambler batter. We'll see if she can come back. And there's a called strike one. We'll take it at this point. I know the vantage point on the iPad is not the greatest, y'all, but it's the best we got right now. So hopefully you guys can see some of it, and what you maybe can't see, I can hopefully bring it to you. As that is a called strike 2 on the inside of the plate. It's even now 2-2. We're just now getting started here in Cave City. It is 4. Well, it's actually 3:59. It'll be 4 o'clock here in just a second. Inside pitch, it's full count now for Bailey McSpadden on the first Rosebud batter. So I do not have their lineup yet. Working on that right now as we go. Bailey throws a good pitch in right down the middle, and strike 3 for Bailey Mack. So she takes it to a full count, and it's going to be a backwards K on the first batter for the Lady Ramblers. Second batter in the box. It's a little high, ball 1. We'll see if McSpadden can get it going. She had a little high on that one, too. Now ball 2 as beautiful day for softball here. The wind is not nearly blowing as hard as it was the other night for baseball and softball on Tuesday night for opening day. That was actually Monday night. Tuesday's games got canceled, rained out due to the rain, but we got a late scheduled match here against Rosebud. Called strike 1 for Bailey McSpadden on the mound. The rest of the Cave women rounded out here. We'll get to that in just a second. As that's a low pitch, and that'll be ball 4. And a walk given to the second batter, who wears, I don't know what number that is. I can't see it from here. If she turns just right, we'll know. Behind the plate today, A.J. Cook for the Cave Women. Kennedy Qualls at third base. Addie Green at second base. Kelsey Dillinger at short. First base, Rachel Ballard. Here in right field, right directly in front of you and I, is Miley Walker. Center field, Zarin Smith. And left field, is Headley Wooldridge. Called strike for Bailey. Looks at the runner back. It's even at 1-1 here in the first. Top of the first, no score. 1 runner on, first base, 1 out. McSpadden is set. Tosses 1 in there. That second Rosebud batter is wearing number 20. As our third batter up at the moment is ahead 2-1 on McSpadden. Bailey struck out quite a few the other night in the opening night. I'll get the exact figure here in a second, as that's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. It's 2-2 now. Rosebud here today. Third one. Looks at that one. Runner goes, and she'll be safe at second. Throw down just a little late, as that brings us to a full count here on the third batter, of this inning. There's a swing and a pop-up behind the home plate. It's going to be foul ball. A.J. Cook almost had a glove on it, but not just quite there. Still full count. As we're waiting on the next pitch, Bailey taking her time. And here she goes. She's set, ready to go. Good looking pitch. Going to be a dribbler to the first base side. Ballard's going to pick it up. And did we get the out at first? And I believe we did. It was a half a step win for Rachel Ballard. So ground out to first. Runner will advance to third, though. But a good job on the put out there by Rachel Ballard for the second out. McSpadden will face the fourth batter of the inning for her. Quite a decent lead over on third. She popped off the bag there. I'll get back, though. High pitch ball one. Actually, ball two, excuse me. I was checking on the status of my lineup there. Still don't have it. Ball in the dirt. Goes behind AJ. She goes to pick it up, and there's a run scored. And no. Run will not count. The referee sends her back to third. I hadn't heard why. Was it a foul ball? Oh, no, it's hit by pitch is what it ended up being. Number 14. Hit by pitch. She's at first base. So it's dead ball, so the runner cannot advance. That's what it is. Okay. Now that we're all on the same page, expect the runner going here. McSpadden. It's a good pitch. Strike one right down the middle. And a great job by Bailey McSpadden there to get the first pitch strike. Start ahead, stay ahead. That's where you got to go. Keep it going. McSpadden winds up. Second one. That is a dribbler down the third base line, and it's going to be foul. Kennedy Qualls will pick it up in foul territory, and strike two, 0-2 now on the current batter for Rosebud. Waiting on the next pitch. It's a breaking ball, swing and a miss. Strike three, and a good job by Bailey McSpadden to get two strikeouts here in the first. Go to the bottom of the first, due up for the Cavewomen. Bailey McSpadden, Molly Walker, Miggy Cook coming up right after this. We're going to take some few minutes of dead air here. We'll be back with you here in just a few minutes. All right, we're back here to the bottom of the first. Cavewomen will be up to bat. It is leadoff pitcher Bailey McSpadden. And here we go. Pitcher for the Lady Ramblers. I believe wearing number 14, I believe that is. That's Harris. Here we go. First pitch, ball one. Here comes number 2. It is low and ball 2. Bailey McSpadden gets 2 balls and is ahead here, 2-0 in the count. Bottom of the first, no score. Rosebud batted 5 in the first inning, but nothing doing, as that is ball 3 to Bailey McSpadden. On deck, Molly Walker for the Cavewomen. We'll see what happens here at this next pitch. This could be the best pitch she sees all day, or it could be just another ball. We'll see where it goes. Wind up pitch. It's outside on the corner. Strike 1 called by the umpire. So 3-1 count here for Bailey McSpadden. At the plate, Harris thrown 4 pitches so far, 3-1 to count. That one's low and in the dirt, and Bailey McSpadden will have a base on balls, walk, and go to first base. And here we go. Let's see what happens. Stepping in, Molly Walker, number 21, plays right field. She will take some cuts here. Get ready, get warmed up. Here we go. Molly steps in, calls time, and here we go. Harris with the pitch. It is low, ball 1. Bailey gets a good jump off of first. She'll go back, though. Coach Jacob Hoskins at third base. Coach Vicki Green at first base. Brandon Qualls is at the dugout for the Cavewomen. Next pitch is a strike called on the outside corner. 1-1. Harris steps back on the mound. Here we go. A little out in front of it, Molly is, and didn't get a complete swing, but it's going to be a strike called. She went all the way. One ball, 2 strikes for Molly Walker. Bottom of the first here, no score. Outside, ball 2. 2-2 to Molly here in the first. Pitch. That is a breaking ball, swing and a miss. Molly strikes out. Brings up number 17, our catcher, Amelia Cook. Amelia will step in. AJ, what we call her. I'll just stick with AJ. Saying Amelia sounds just different. I'm not used to that. AJ in the box. Here we go. Pitch from Harris is a called strike 1. McSpadden getting good jumps off of first, though, on her lead after the ball crosses. It does a good job bouncing off there. Actually, they can leave when it leaves the hand of the pitcher, and that's a foul ball to the new netting. Up, strike 2. 0-2 behind here in the count for A.J. Cook. Rosebud coach calling out some numbers and giving out instructions here for his players on this next pitch. Swing and a miss. A.J. had a good swing, but could not connect that time. That's 2 strikeouts here for the Cavewomen. That brings up number 34, Kennedy Qualls, the OGKG, in the box. And Kennedy's got quite the power. She can hit it over center field if she needs to. She can hit it anywhere else on the field and put it in play. Does a good job. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Those Harris is absolutely dealing right now. Second pitch on the way. Breaking ball, but it's outside. Ball 1. 1-1 here to Kennedy Qualls. Takes a couple of hacks. See if she can get ready. She is ready for it, but I mean, we'll see if she could put the bat on the ball here. Low and in the dirt. Ball goes past the catcher and up the backstop, and Bailey McSpadden will take second base as she should. Good job, Bailey Mack. Get down the line. So she'll move to second. Got a runner in scoring position. Kennedy Qualls with 2 outs. It's time for her to set something up here and make it happen. Get a good base hit. It'll go. Harris with the pitch. Inside on Kennedy. Ball 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike for Qualls. Hitters count here and a man on. Swing and a miss, strike 2, and that was a fastball, rising fastball, and Kennedy couldn't catch up to it. She did a good job trying to swing. So we'll see if she can make a little contact here. Full count, 2 outs. Bailey's on second. Breaking ball, and Kennedy's going to put it in the air. It's going to be a deep drive to center field and caught for out number 3. No score here. We batted 4. Coming up for the Lady Ramblers, Walls, Marlin, and we'll see what happens right after this. We're back. This is Cave City Softball on Cave City School Athletics. All right, back here in Cave City. Top of the second inning. Rosebud Ramblers at the plate, and that's a ball 1 to number 5, second baseman. That's Walls. For Rosebud, Bailey McSpadden back on the mound. Second pitch for Bailey's a breaking ball, off-speed pitch, and it's going to be fouled back into the netting for strike 1. Called strike 2. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bailey. Fourth pitch is going to be up toward left field, and Cavewomen can't make a play on it. It went between Dillinger and Woodridge and wasn't able to get to that one, so it's going to be a dropped ball for a hit for Walls. I'm going to butcher this name, I'm sure, but the way it's spelled is Hunkapiller, and that may be what it is. So called strike 1 to her. She is the left fielder, wears number 25 for the Lady Ramblers. Second pitch from Bailey McSpadden, off speed, and a good swing and a miss. It's 0-2 now as Bailey doing a great job. Top second. Nobody out here, runner on. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Bailey's got 3 strikeouts. 1 out here in the second. Runner on first. Bailey McSpadden doing a good job. Next batter, Marlin, number 35, swing and a miss, her first pitch, and strike one. Bailey steps back up. Here we go. Pitch number 2 to Marlin is a called strike right down the middle. 0-2 on Marlin. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, ball in the dirt. Runner goes. Cook loses it on the throw and goes behind her. Now we got to play at third and can't catch it there at third, and it goes to shallow left. Woodridge has to come in and pick it up, so Walls takes second and third. But that's tough play there. We'll get back here. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Did she go? I did not think she did, and the first base side says no also. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Marlin. Here we go. McSpadden. Inside, says the umpire. Full count here for Marlin. Runner on third. Bailey McSpadden with a good pitch. Strike 3 looking. That's her 4th strikeout of the day. Stepping up, number 15, right fielder, Bim. McSpadden steps up, and here we go. Off-speed pitch coming our way, and it's going to be out of play right about 10 feet from where I'm sitting. So strike 1 on that one. Good play, Coach Fowler, good play. He fielded that just fine here in the foul territory. Called ball, and so it's 1-1 to Bam. Next pitch is a little low. Ball 2. Second one, or excuse me, 4th pitch of the at-bat, and it's outside, ball 3. 2 outs. Runner on third. 9-hole batter at the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Full count now. Bailey McSpadden steps back. Here we go. Pitched, full count, 2 outs, and it's going to be low. Pops into AJ's glove, and that's going to be a walk based on balls for number 15, Bam. Leadoff hitter number 24, Will Height, up, plays center field. And Coach Hoskins is going to go to the mound. Have a meeting on the infield. And that's a good time for me to take a breather break, so y'all just hang tight with us. We'll be back just in a few seconds. Mound visit is over. Coach Hoskins having a chat with the infield, and Bailey McSpadden at the mound. 2 outs, 2 runners on, first and third. No runs scored here, though. Still 0-0. And first pitch is a breaking ball strike. McSpadden. Second pitch is a bouncer to the backstop, and it's going to be strike two on Wilhite. Top of the second inning, no score here in Cave City. Baseball on the road today in Highland. Not sure if anybody's got a stream on that. Runner goes. They're going to throw it halfway, and Eddie Green gets a good catch and a good throw, but Walls in there pretty quick, and that's the first run of the day. As Ben moves up to second, that's a good thought and good execution. Just could not make it work. Foul ball out of play on the backside, and still 1 ball, 2 strikes for Wilhite. I want to remind you, if you're just now joining in, I know the stream visual is not the greatest, and that is a called strike three looking, and that is twice. Wilhite has went down on strikes looking, and that is the end of the top of the second. We'll be back here in just a couple of minutes for the bottom half of our side. Up for the Cavewomen, Rachel Ballard, Kelsey Dillinger, Addie Green, right after this. Back here for the bottom of the second inning here in Cave City. Beautiful weather here. Just a slight wind. I mean, not even enough to even worry about taking care of a ball. At this point, hit high in the air. We were back here. Cavewomen due up here. Rachel Ballard, Kelsey Dillinger, Addie Green. Stepping in here is Ballard. And first pitch from Harris is low and a ball. Rachel steps back in, has time for just a moment. Back to going here. And inside on the pitch. Turns in on her, and it's going to be ball two to Rachel Ballard. Where's number 14, plays first base for the Cavewomen. Harris steps back after instructions from her coach. Low and inside, ball three. 3-0 for Rachel Ballard. Good count. One run was in the last inning, so 1-0 Rosebud here, bottom second. Pitch high and ball four. Rachel will get on with a walk. Brings up our shortstop, Kelsey Dillinger. Where's number 2? The old Derek Jeter number. Beautiful day here for softball action. I'll start talking to myself if it gets too much dead time here, so y'all just bear with me. Love the new fence, the new outfield fence too, and the facilities here at Cave City. Bunt, and it's going to go foul on the third base side. Strike one for Kelsey Dillinger, trying to move the runner up, and Rachel Ballard, that runner. Here we go. Low bunt shown, and Rachel will take second easy as the ball gets past the catcher. Kelsey pulled back quickly on that bunt attempt, and it's 1-1 here for Dillinger. Harris on the mound for the Lady Ramblers. And now Rosebud's coach wants to have a conference with the umpires. I'm not exactly sure what he's saying from here. I'm a long way from where they are. He's wanting them to check something out, though. Well, so the umpire has just said to Kelsey, went around. Strike two. I thought she pulled back in time, but Coach Jacob Hoskins wants to appeal this, apparently. He wants to appeal the appeal, I guess is really what it is. Coach Hoskins saying she didn't go. We'll see what the verdict here is. It's okay, so they're going to call 0-2 here on Dillinger. Second strike, and since she didn't pull back, I guess, quick enough on that pitch in the dirt, and not sure about that one, but we'll see what kind of happens here. Kelsey, senior on this club. Rachel Ballard at second. Pitch to Dillinger. It's low and a ball. Now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes for Dillinger. And swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll be out number 1 of this inning. Addie Green, the second baseman, or basewoman. Addie Green plays second base. There you go. Where's number 7 for the Cavewomen? She is a freshman on this team. Her, Kennedy, and Bailey, all 3 starting freshmen here. Addie getting instruction from Coach Hoskins. Here we go, Addie Green. Runner on second. No, actually 1 out, excuse me, from the strikeout just a few moments ago. Pitch. And strike on the outside. Rachel got a good jump off a second, but she'll go back and hang there. Addie steps back in. Waiting on Harris to get the pitch. Here we go. Ball fired in there, but it's low and ball 1. So Addie Green has it 1-1 right now at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. No runs for the Cavewomen, 1 for Rosebud. Bottom of the second inning. Coach calling pitches from the dugout each second here. And Addie Green hits a dribbler to first base to see if they can run it out. And she's going to make it to first, but they get the tag on her a few steps before the bag. And that's going to be out number 2 for the Cavewomen. But Addie Green moved Rachel Ballard to third base. And sometimes it's all about just doing your job and doing it well. And Addie Green does a good job as hits a grounder to first base. Runner on at third for the Cavewomen. It's Rachel Ballard. Up to the plate is Hadley Wooldridge, left fielder number 27 for the Cavewomen. And her first pitch is a called ball, kind of low at the ankles. Hadley, another senior on this team with A.J. Cook, Zarin Smith, also a senior, Kelsey Dillinger. Jaden Justice on the roster too. Swing and a miss, strike 1 for Hadley. Harris takes quite a few moments between pitches. I know she's waiting on her coach to give her the number of what pitch he wants to throw. But swing and a miss on Wooldridge for her second strike. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Two out, runner on third. Pitch. It's a screamer to the right side. First base side hits the dugout, and it'll be staying alive for Hadley Wooldridge. Couldn't ask for nicer weather on March the 6th here in Cave City for softball. That sunshine makes it feel a whole lot warmer than it really is. And just a light variable wind blowing. Ball in the dirt for ball 2. 2-2 for Wooldridge. Harris dealing in the first inning. This time a little bit better here for the Cavewomen. Hadley gets bat on the ball, and it's going to go to center field, but play is made by Wilhite, and that'll be the end of your second inning. The Cavewomen go in trailing by just 1. Due up for Rosebud, Starkey, Barnett, and Harris. We'll have it here in a few minutes on Cave City Athletics YouTube. Back here for the top of the third inning in Cave City. 1-0 Rosebud with the lead here. Bailey McSpadden back on the mound, and first pitch is a called strike one for Starkey, number 20, catcher for the Lady Ramblers. Next pitch a little high, and ball 1. McSpadden. A called strike 2. Bailey has 5 strikeouts so far in the game. She had, I believe, 10 the other night here with the win against who did they play the other night? Strike 3, swing and a miss, and that'll bring up Barnett, number 8, the shortstop. That's the 6th strikeout for Bailey McSpadden. Played here on Monday night against Sloan Hendricks, and she struck out 10 that night in a 10-0 win. Actually, I think it was more than 10. First pitch, low, ball 1. Second pitch on the way. That one is hit to left field. Wooldridge, it hits the tip of her glove and rolls to the fence. And good cutoff there by Dillinger. They'll get it in, but that's a stand-up double for Barnett. And that brings up the cleanup batter, Harris, the pitcher. we'll see how that plays out. First pitch, ball one. I'll just check. I'm going to check that last game, actually. First pitch is off the end of the bat, and Kennedy makes the catch at third. She tries to double off Barnett at second, but can't do it, and that brings up 2 outs now. Good job by Kennedy here in the top of third from that line drive for the catch. Minton next to bat for the Lady Ramblers. So the other night, Bailey had 12 strikeouts. I'm sorry, I got that mixed up, but grounder goes to Ballard at first. He picks it up, steps on the bag, and that is out number 3 for the Cavewomen. 1 hit, no runs, no errors come across in this top of the third. We've got Zarin Smith due up in the bottom half with McSpadden and Walker slated to bat. We'll be back with that here in just a few minutes on Cave City Athletics. Back here, bottom of the third. Zarin Smith in for the Cavewomen. Zarin is our center fielder, wears number 22. And Harris, here we go, first pitch, and it's swing, and it's hit, high, and out of play. Hits on the pavement outside the fence. So strike one to Zarin here in the bottom of the third. Second pitch to Smith. It is called strike on the outside corner. 0-2. Nine-hole hitter. Zarin is. That'll swing us around to Bailey McSpadden. Lead off here in just a second. Whew, at her feet and has to jump skip out of that one. Ball one. Harris with the pitch. It's a off-speed pitch. Called strike 3. Zarin to sit down looking. Top of the order here, Bailey McSpadden up for the Cavewomen. Here we go. First pitch to Bailey is low and a ball. In the bottom of the third. 1-0 Rosebud with the lead here. Second pitch also low and ball 2. Bailey ahead in the count 2-0. Here we go. Harris with the pitch, and Bailey checks her swing, but she will be called for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. By the Mike freshman pitcher right now for the Cavewomen. High ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike to McSpadden. 3-1 to Bailey. That pitch swing in a minute. Well, actually fouled back and brings it to full count. 3-2 for Bailey. She got around on it, but could not take it to the forward part of the field. But she's ready now. She's got it timed up, and she's ready to rock and roll. See what she can do here. Pitch coming. Harris. And fouled that one off toward first base, so she's timing it up better and better. See what she can do here. Next pitch on the way. It's a change up, and she's going to hit it too short. And that's going to be a 6-3 put out for out number 2. Molly Walker next to bat for the Cavewomen. For 21, Molly, right fielder. Molly struck out swinging in the first inning, and that's a called strike 1 quickly. Second pitch to Molly, swing and a miss. That one's high, but she thought she liked it. It's 0-2. To Molly, and swing and a miss, strikeout from Molly Walker, and that's her second of the day, and that's going to bring the end of the third inning. Cavewomen trail 1-0 here to Rosebud. We'll have the top of the fourth right after this. Minton, Walls, Hunkapiller on the way. Back here in the beautiful, beautiful sports complex at Cave City. Ball 1 to start the at-bat for Walls, and Bailey McSpadden on the mound for the Cavewomen. Out in front of that one, swing and a miss, strike 1 for Walls, number 5. So much nicer today than it was Monday. That wind blowing in 40 mile an hour, it felt like, up on the hill at the baseball field was just brutal. Today, though, this is almost near perfect softball weather. Probably about 10 degrees warmer would be all right, but listen here. Beggars can't be choosers. It's March 6th, so very early. As there's a poke into left field, Woldridge will play it on the hop, get it into Eddie Green at second, and that's going to be a hit for Walls. Left fielder Hunkapiller is now to the plate. Took her a minute there. Here we go, McSpadden. Runner goes. AJ throws it to second. Almost got the tag. Kelsey Dillinger with a backwards tag attempt, but safe is the call. Walls just barely beat her there. We've got time called by Coach Hoskins. Wants to chat about something here with the official. Or the referee, or umpire, excuse me. Umpire. I know what they're called. Goodness. After you do football, basketball, and then try to do baseball, softball, you kind of get confused. Umpire's going to have a conference near the pitcher's mound. I think it might have been because Walls may have left too early from first base. That might be what the conference is about. Our caller's safe. So the appeal did not work for Coach Hoskins. We'll see what we can do here. Bunt showing. Bailey throws it a little too high and gets it back real quick, though. Save the runner from moving up. I think I've got 1-1, maybe 2-1. I've got 1-1 on Hunkapiller. We'll go 1-1. Top of the fourth here. 1-0 Rosebud. Showing bunt again. That's another ball and throw down to third base, and they called her safe again. And we'll tell you one thing. I'm a long way away from that third base bag, but I thought we might have had her there real just by half a step. But that's okay. 1 ball, 2 strikes. McSpadden. Pitch. Off speed and swing and a miss. Strike 3. I've got 8 strikeouts for Bailey McSpadden. Bunt shown. Ball is fouled off to the backstop for Marlin, number 35. Marlin, the first base, plays first base for Rosebud. McSpadden. Infield coming in. Eddie Green goes from second to first to cover. Does a good job. That's the right move with a runner on third as Kelsey shifts over to third base. Kennedy come in. She's playing in right now. Kelsey playing more of a third base spot at the moment with these bunts that are being shown. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike to Marlin. Trying to bunt that runner in is what they're attempting to do. Bailey throws it low. 3 balls, 1 strike. Three one, McSpadden ready to throw again. Got it down that time, and Kennedy plays it on the line, tags out the runner going home, and we're safe at first. Marlin is. And there goes Bailey McSpadden trying to tag her out. Marlin not on the bag. And she's out. We've called her out, and now Rosebud coach coming out to talk to the umpires. They're going to talk about it first, though. I thought Bailey McSpadden got her. She's out. 3 outs here in the top of the fourth. Marlin didn't get back to the bag quick enough. She run through first, turned around, thought she was out, walking back toward her dugout, and Bailey McSpadden tags her with a half a step before she gets to first base for the double play after Kennedy Qualls tagged out the runner going home on the bunt. And you can't write them up any different than that, honestly. I guess, right? I don't know. We're back in a few minutes. It's Cave City High School softball. 1-0 Rosebud. We're back in a few. A.J. Cook, Kennedy Qualls, Rachel Ballard up for the Cavewomen this inning. A.J. at the plate now, waiting for Harris to get her a pitch, and there it is. First one into dirt, ball one to A.J. Cook. Second pitch on the way. Fouled off behind with a little bit of power, and it'll be strike one, to AJ, but did a great job there. Pitch from Harris, and it's a screamer down the right field line, but it's going to be out of play right here in front of us, and I almost had a play on that one. But there was a fence in between us, so it is what it is. 1 ball, 2 strikes for A.J. Cook. She's got a hold of 2 of them here, fouled them both off. If she makes contact, there's no telling where that ball is going to take off to. Could take flight out of here. Be all right, tied up with a solo shot. Not against that at all. A.J. gets a good pitch. She's going to ground it through the left side of the infield between short and third, and A.J. Cook has got a hit here for the Cavewomen. Single for A.J. Brings up Kennedy Qualls, big bat, number 34. She's got a lot of power. We'll see what Kennedy can do here with the runner on. Qualls takes a few cuts. We'll see here. Swing and a miss, good pitch though, but Kennedy just a half a step behind it. She can time it up better now though that she's seen it. Kennedy takes a couple more practice swings. Here we go. Harris, sometimes she mixes her speeds a lot here, and that's kind of throwing us off. Kennedy hits that one over here, and Coach Matheny will pick it up outside the fence. Good hands for Coach Matheny. Here we go, Kennedy. There she go, gets a line on that one, hits it to second. Second base for the out first. Safe at first. Kennedy beats it out, and A.J. sadly out at second, but Kennedy beats out the throw at first for a fielder's choice. Rachel Ballard will step in for the Cavewomen. Five-hole hitter. Called strike one. Qualls on the move, and she's safe at second. No throw. 1-0 Rosebud here. At the bottom of the fourth, Cavewomen threatening here. Good cut by Ballard, but it goes foul behind the plate. So that'll be strike 2 on Rachel. 0-2. Rachel gets set. Fouls it off to the first base side. Just about took off Kelsey Dillinger's head on the on-deck circle. But I think she's okay. Yeah, she's fine. It didn't hit her, but it got close. Time called by Rosebud's coach. He'll come out for a mound visit, so I'm going to cut off here for just a few seconds. We'll be back after the mound visit's over. I'm back. They've awarded Rachel Ballard first base due to interference on the catcher. I don't know if Rosebud's coach knows that just yet or not. I'm not 100% sure, but Rachel gets on due to interference. Kennedy at second. Kelsey Dillinger will be up in a few moments. Conference at the mound's over. Kelsey Dillinger will be up to bat for the Cavewomen. Kelsey, in her first at bat, struck out swinging in the second. One out, 2 runners on, first and second. Dillinger still stepped out of the box, and now Kelsey will step in. Bottom of the fourth, bunt shown, and ball called ball 1. Kennedy safe at third, and Ballard will move up 2, so both runners advance on the first pitch. Good call there, Coach Hoskins. Dillinger has a ball to her name right now. Rosebud coach wanting to know where the pitch was, out or in, and I believe it was outside, ball 1 on that one. Harris on the mound still for the Lady Ramblers. Pitch. Pulled back, and ball 2 for Kelsey. Two-0 count as the sun has gotten behind some clouds, and it's kind of gotten a little brisky out here. Whew. Or brisk, I should say. Grounder to the pitcher. Going to have a play, and 2 outs, but Kennedy scores from third. Rachel moves up, so we've got a tie ball game here as Qualls comes in on the sacrifice from Kelsey Dillinger. Kelsey gets the RBI. Addie Green will be up next for the Cavewomen. Second baseman for the Cavewomen. Here we go. 1-1 here. Tied at 1. Cavewomen tied up here. Center field playing straight up as Addie hits it through the middle of the infield. That'll score another one. Addie turns and looks at second as Rachel Ballard crosses the plate. And that is the second run for the Cavewomen. Addie gets an RBI single here in the fourth. 2-1 Cavewomen now. Cavewomen have the lead here against Rosebud. Bottom of the fourth. Hadley Woodridge steps in. 8th batter on the lineup for the Cavewomen. 6th batter this inning. Called strike on the outside. Addie takes second. She's safe under the throw. And it was close, but Addie Green beating the throw to second base. Good job at number 7. Two outs here. Cavewomen scored 2 in this inning. and have the lead. Swing and a miss, Hadley Woodridge. It's 0-2. Harris gets set. Change up, and it's high and ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes, Hadley Woodridge. Harris getting instructions from her coach. Pitch coming. Hadley looks at it, takes ball 2. As Addie takes third base. Good job, Addie Green. Addie Green at third. It's 2-2 now for Woodridge. Harris. That's what's really took so long on the offensive side of Rosebud today, has been the pitch calling out from every single pitch. Missed the throw as Hadley pooched one over to third base and fielded it fine. Hadley's going to round second and go into third, standing up. As a third baseman, Minton threw it over to first, but could not get the pick over here at first base, and that scores another one. Addie Green comes in to score. Hadley Woodridge goes to third base on an error, 2-base error after the single. Zarin Smith up for the Cavewomen, 9-hole hitter. As we've scored again, it's 3-1 Cavewomen. Coach Hoskins and umpire discussing something. I don't know what they're discussing. They were back apart now, but the field umpire he was discussing something with, she may have been letting him know something else, or I don't know. It could have just been a, hey, coach, watch this, or hey, umpire, watch this. We won't know. Zarin hits it down the first base side, but it's fielded by Marlin, and that'll end the run of the Cavewomen, at least in this inning. But we bat to the 9-hole. Bailey McSpadden will be up in the next inning, but at least at this point, it's 3-1 Cavewomen. That's the important thing. We'll be back for the top of the 5th right after this. Back here for the top of the 5th. First pitch to Bem is a comebacker to Bailey McSpadden. She'll throw it over to first base to Ballard and get the out for a 1-3 putout. Top of the order for Rosebud, Will Height, the center fielder, in. Hit that one to Kennedy at third, throws it across, and Rachel can't pick it and has to avoid Will Height as Will Height fell down at the bag. I think she's okay, but Rachel took her a second to try to get to that ball here at the fence. Good job by Molly Walker to get over here. Play backup as the right fielder. And Will Height looks like she's going to be okay, so she'll go back to first base. And it was a good job fielding it by Kennedy and throw just a little bit short to first base and created a pick opportunity for Rachel, but just couldn't follow through with it all the way, and that's all right. We'll see if we can get a double play here. Ball one called, and a pickoff attempt from the catcher, A.J. Cook, is unsuccessful back safely. Off-speed pitch, ball two. Bailey McSpadden back on the mound. A.J. Cook, catcher. Rachel Ballard at first, Eddie Green at second. Kelsey Dillinger at short, Kennedy Qualls at third. High pitch, ball three. In the outfield, left to right, Hadley Wooldridge, Zarin Smith in center, and Miley Walker right here next to us. 3-1, Cavewomen lead here, top of the fifth. Off-speed pitch for ball four, and now the bases have got a couple on. Will Hott will move to second. Starkey at first. Barnett now at the plate. That wind has just gotten chill. Ooh. McSpadden. Ready to pitch here again. Ooh, that was an off-speed pitch, and Barnett was way out in front of that one. It's 1-1. One out here, runners on first and second for Rosebud. High pitch for ball two. Bailey, Kennedy, Addy, Kylie Pagan over there also all in that squad last year that won the Melbourne Tournament Championship. As there's a fly ball to center field. Zarin makes a good play and a good throw to third, and that'll keep the runners from advancing. Good job, Zarin Smith on the catch. It's 2 outs for the Cavewomen here, top of the fifth inning. Harris up for the Lady Ramblers. Harris, the pitcher, as that ball goes in the dirt past AJ, and both runners advance to second and third on the passed ball. Second pitch on the wave. High ball two for McSpadden. Bailey set, ready to go for this. 3-1, still the lead. Ball on the ground to Kennedy, and she'll throw it across the diamond for out number 3. And that'll save a run in, and the Cavewomen hold on to that 3-1 lead with a putout from Qualls over to Rachel Ballard. 6-3 to end the inning. We're going to the bottom of the fifth. Right after this, when we come back, due up for the Cavewomen. McSpadden, Walker, and Cook. Back here, my apologies on the camera. I didn't know the iPad had moved just a slight hair. Probably when I was getting excited in that inning, so you couldn't see home plate. But we got it fixed now. The Cavewomen up. Bailey McSpadden lead off. Will lead off the bottom of the fifth inning. We've got a 3-1 lead here against Rosebud. We'll see if we can hang on to it and add to it, actually. First pitch by Harris, off-speed pitch, grounded to third base. Bailey Mack can beat it out, and, she's called out there at the last second. And good job to get bat on the ball, but cannot go any further than that. Molly Walker, right fielder, next to bat for the Cavewomen. Y'all, it's gotten chilly out here. Not chilly like eating chili either. Swing and a miss, strike one for Molly. Molly, 2 strikeouts, first and third inning so far today. Second pitch, got a hold of that one, but it goes foul for strike 2. Molly steps back in, gets a little confidence here. Molly does a good job playing right field out here this year. She kind of played a little bit of a few spots last year. Low pitch called ball 1. I might have called that one a strike if I was behind the plate, but I'm also, can't see. So you call it how you want to there. Harris, the pitcher, throws an off-speed pitch, dropped by the catcher, but it was not strike 3. I'll call that ball 2. I thought it was awful close. Would have been a good opportunity for Molly to run on that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here for the Cavewomen. Gets a good swing on that one, puts it foul into the net, and it'll stay 2-2. Harris off the mound. That's her instruction from her coach, but now she's ready to throw it here to Molly Walker. And breaking ball, called strike 3. Molly Walker down looking for the second out. A.J. Cook to the plate. Struck out in the first inning. And got a single in the fourth to start that 3-run inning, but ran into a double play at second. Just a fielder's choice at second and out there. Hit it to the net behind home plate. Foul ball, strike 1 for A.J. Cook. Waiting on the next pitch from Harris. Fouls it off into the parking lot. And took a little bounce off a kid, but he's okay. He's tough, but boy, I tell you what, that would have hurt me. He's going to be okay. It's foul ball for AJ. It's going to be strike 2. It's no balls, 2 strikes here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Hits the high pitch, though, and it's going to drop at second. No play there for Rosebud, and AJ is going to hit another single for the Cavewomen. Kennedy Qualls, cleanup batter. Now up for the Cavewomen. Kennedy. Grounded out in the first. Made it all the way around on a single in the fourth. It eventually scored. 3-1 your score here. Runner goes. AJ got to get to second, and I don't think she got under it. I thought she got under it though with her leg, but they call her out. The umpire had not a very good vantage point, I don't think, of that one. But now, as somebody who has umpired a lot of games in the field and behind the plate, I thought she was safe. But I'm not the one making the decision, so AJ thrown out at second. That'll be out number 3. As that'll end the 5th inning for the Cavewomen. Top of the 6th, we'll be back here in just a few. Due up Minton, Walls, and Huckapiller for Rosebud. Back here in Cave City, as I'm starting to freeze to death, if anybody else was wondering or wants to bring me a blanket. First pitch goes to left field for Minton. She hits that one off Bailey McSpadden. First pitch of the top of the 6th. 3-1 Cavewomen. Is the score at the moment. Bailey throws that one. That's popped up to short. Kelsey Dillinger makes the play, throws it to first. Back in time, though, is Minton. Pop out to short. Good play there by Kelsey Dillinger. First pitch strike, swing and a miss for Huckapiller. 1 out for the Cavewomen. Second pitch, Bailey McSpadden off speed outside to be ball 1. Bailey gets set. Throws that one outside for ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. Off speed, swing and a miss for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now for Huckapiller. For the Ramblers, 1 out. Runner on first. That's swing and a miss, strike 3, and Bailey McSpadden has another strikeout. I have her with 9 unofficially. Marlin to the plate. Off-speed pitch inside. Ooh, missed that one, I think. That's ball one. I thought we had the strike there. 3-1, top of the sixth. Second pitch into dirt, bounced up, and ball two. Safe at second. Good throw by A.J. Cook to Kelsey Dillinger. I thought we got the tag on that one, but apparently not. It's safe as Walls will move up. Minton will move up. Feels like it's been forever since she batted. Off-speed pitch, called a ball. 3-0 count here now for Marlin. Bailey's walked 2 in the game, but we'll see. Pitcher warming up for Rosebud across the way, and that is ball 4, runners first and second now. Ben will be up next for the Lady Ramblers. What the... Oh, the official, or the umpire. We've got a player for Rosebud protecting their pitcher who's warming up in the fence in left field. Runners both advance there. Good throw by AJ, good tag by Kennedy, but safe at third. But girls on the field there was protecting the pitcher and catcher, warming up, and they had to make her get a mask on. They're going to pull them off the field now. Time call by Rosebud. Wanting to, I guess, ask about the ball hitting Baum at the plate. I didn't think it did, but I can be wrong from here. I am, like I said, I'm pretty good ways away. I'm about 200 feet from the plate. So ball 1 is the call. They'll say it didn't hit her, just hit the dirt. Here we go. McSpadden, ready to throw it. Swing and a miss, goes past AJ, but she picks it up quickly. Strike 1 is the call, and be 1-1 to Bam. Or Bam. I don't know how to say that one, and I apologize if there's a Rosebud person watching and listening. I apologize for butchering that name. Called strike 2 right down the middle. Bailey ahead now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bailey gets set. A little high on the off speed, and ball 2, 2-2. Nose starting to run. It's so cold out here, that wind. Low and ball 3. Full count here with 2 out. Full count, 2 out. Runners on second and third. Bailey, need to strike them out right here. It's in the dirt, ball 4. Runner thought about going. They'll have to retreat. Bailey there to cover quickly, and that is a ball 4 base on balls for Bam. Bases loaded now for the top of the order. Will Height will come up. Will Height 2 strikeouts looking. And got on base earlier with a hit. I didn't mark which one, though. Out in front of that one, and it's any base. Bailey will field it. Throw it to first, and that's 3 outs, saving a run. It's still 3-1. Cavewomen with the lead here. Due up for the Cavewomen when we come back. Kennedy Qualls, Rachel Ballard, Kelsey Dillinger, right after this. Back here in Cave City, 3-1 your score. Cavewomen with a lead over Rosebud. Bottom of the 6th inning. Tack on a few more runs here, it'd be all right with me. Kennedy Qualls due up as she was batting when A.J. Cook got thrown out for the third out at second base the last inning. So Kennedy will be up here to resume with a new count. First pitch to Kennedy, swing and a miss. Is a good strike, though. She looks like she felt that one. I don't know if you saw her reaction, but it looks like she felt that one all the way in her legs. That swing, it was a powerful swing. Strike 1 to Kennedy. Second pitch, called strike 2. A little high and outside in my opinion, but that's okay. That umpire has a much better vantage point than I do. I don't think I could even get that close right now without, I know I couldn't walk that far. I'm so cold. Kennedy pops that one up. It's going to be shallow right field, and the second baseman drops it. Kennedy runs it out. That's why you follow through and run it out as the second baseman Walls dropped that one. Kennedy on. Stepping in, Rachel Ballard. See if she can move Kennedy around. Rachel shows bunt. And gets it down. And it's going to be fair. Foul ball. It must have been right on the line. That was probably the most perfectly placed bunt I have seen today. Rachel going to go back, and Kennedy will go back. First strike on Rachel. But a great job by Rachel to get that bunt placed almost perfectly where it needed to be. So we'll give her credit for the effort there. Rachel steps back in. See what happens. And Rachel swinging away. Kennedy left before the ball got there. Good job, Kennedy. Good heads-up play, and Rachel runs through the bag. And to her knees, she's fine. She's back up, so we'll have a hit there for Rachel Ballard, as there was no play, no chance for a play there. She hit it to third base. Okay, women doing some work here. Dillinger at the dish. Kelsey. Ready to swing away here. Well, I'm guessing. I really don't know if she's going to bunt or not. I'm going to assume swinging away. That's outside. Oh! Called that a strike. I thought that was way outside. And, okay. That's all right. Strike 1. She's seen it now. She's ready. Nobody out. Bunt showing. Kelsey fouls it off behind the backstop. 0-2. Now she can't bunt or risk bunting it foul, and otherwise known as a strikeout. If you try to bunt it and it goes foul on third strike. She'll swing away, though, and that one's a foul ball to the net. Coach Brandon Qualls tried to play it, but his hands may feel like mine, and it didn't really feel good to try to catch a ball at that speed. Here we go. Ball in the dirt. Kelsey, they throw it past Kennedy, who's taking third, and she's going to score on the errant throw. Rachel moves up to second on the double steal. That was a good job by the Cavewomen. Kennedy slid into third, didn't really know that the ball had gotten past her. But it worked out good, so it's 4-1 now, Cavewomen. Dillinger, 1-2 to her. High fastball, ball 2-2 now. Kelsey stepped out. Here we go. Dillinger back in for the pitch. Swings it, drives it over to third base, slow roller, throws it across for the out at first, and Rachel will move up, though, to third base. Kelsey doing her job there. Addie Green will be at the plate for the Cavewomen. 4-1 your score, and Rosebud wants to have a conference at the mound, so we'll step aside here for a few seconds and let you listen to some wonderful, quiet sounds. All right, back here as Addie Green steps in for the Cavewomen. 1 out. Runner on third is Rachel Ballard outside, ball 1. One out here for the Cavewomen. Bottom of the 6th inning. Fouled off to the parking lot, and good play there by Jordan Smith to catch that one. 1-1 to Addie Green. Addie fouls that one out of play again, and it hits the awning. She's tying it up pretty good. That's going to be strike 2 on Addie, though. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Addie Green grounded to the third base earlier and got a single in the 4th. That's a ball in the dirt for ball 2. 2-2 to Addie. Two to Addie. Swings it, hits it hard, and no play available there at shortstop as Addie Green does it again. Gets an RBI single, and it's 5-1. Cavewomen. Hadley Woodridge next up for the Cavewomen. Anybody else cold? I'm cold. If you're not cold, then, well, I wish I was you right now. Just kidding. I'm having a great time. That went outside, ball 1 to Hadley Woodridge. Way high, ball 2. Barnett, the pitcher now, was playing shortstop earlier. She's pitching now, and Hadley shanks one to the left field wall. Rounding third is Green, and they're going to hold Addie up going first to third. And Hadley Woodridge with a stand-up double. Here with 1 out. The end of 6. Good job, Had. Addie Green all the way to third. Zarin Smith up. Zarin struck out in the 3rd. And grounded into the first base side in the fourth. We'll see if she can get something across here, though. And Addie Green on the swing and a miss, and she'll score. Safe. Swing and a miss, ball got loose at home plate, and Addie Green will take home on the pass ball, and then that'll move up Hadley Woodridge to third. Good heads-up play by our Cavewomen. 6-1 now, your score. 1 ball, 1 strike, Zarin Smith. One ball, 1 strike to Zarin at the plate. Bounced it foul at the plate, and that'll be strike 2 for Zarin Smith. Did she go? They say she did. And strikeout for Zarin. That goes to the top of the order now. Bailey McSpadden with 2 out. Bailey at the plate. 7th batter of this inning. Bottom of 6, 6-1 Cavewomen with the lead here. Bailey Mack at the plate. Low and ball 1. Good crowd here on hand from Cave City side. Good to see the support. High strike called. Zone expanded there for the umpire. If you're up 6-1, that's just kind of how it usually goes. Umpire will expand the strike zone in cases. Outside, that's ball 2. Bailey Mack steps back in. 2-1, 2 out. Strike called. 2-2 now for Bailey. 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. All we got to do is go in and get 3 outs in the top of the 7th, and this one's over. But that's easier said than done sometimes. We'll just have to see how it plays out. Good swing for Bailey. Goes to shortstop. And throw is to the dugout. Bailey's going to take second. Run scores. Bailey at second base. Ball missed the pitcher that time, but Bailey gets an RBI on a bad throw. Hadley Woodridge will score. It's 7-1 Cave City. Miley Walker steps in for the Cavewomen. She has 3 strikeouts today, though. But that means she's due right here. 0 for 3, but she's due here. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Strike 1. I just have to say I hope Kurt Jones is warming his truck across the field over there because it's cold where I'm at. And Miley hits it up the third base line. Foul, though. Miley had that one. No balls, 2 strikes now to Miley. Actually, wait, no. Yeah, that's right. No balls, 2 strikes to Miley. Got a hold of that one. Thought it was close enough to be fair, but just foul. Ball in the dirt, ball 1, and Bailey will advance to third base. Good job, Bailey. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Miley. It's about getting too dark out here for sunglasses. Low, ball 2. Time change next week. It'll make it later. It'll be so much nicer. The sun will be out later. Miley dribbles that one up third base line. It's fair. Can they get a play? It's close, but she is out at first. And that's going to do it for the 6th inning. As the Cavewomen score 4 in the inning. We'll be back for the top of the 7th. We got to hold them. 3 outs right here on the Cave City Athletics. We're back in a few. Top of the 7th. Bailey McSpadden steps back to the mound. Infield the same, outfield the same. See if we get 3 outs here. McSpadden. First pitch, here it comes. Low, ball 1. Batter is Starkey for Rosebud. The catcher, number 20. That's a strike, called strike 1. 1-1 to Starkey. High, swing and a miss, strike 2. I've got Bailey with 9 strikeouts unofficially. I think I may have said 1. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. Strike 3 looking. 1 out for the Cavewomen. 2 outs away here from win number 2. Barnett, shortstop, coming in. She's actually the pitcher now. They traded last inning. She's in the box, number 8. Out of Bailey's hand, kind of wrong there. It's ball 1. Rolls to the backstop. Second pitch for Bailey is also in the dirt. 2-0. Tell McSpadden a little bit frustrated out there right now from those 2 pitches, but we know she's all right. She'll be good. She'll be good. There's a pitch hit up to Kelsey. It's short, and it goes right through her glove and into the outfield. Addie Green there to back it up, though. And that'll be the single for Barnett. Harris comes in to hit. Cleanup batter. It's 7-1 Cavewomen. Ball hit to left now, the first pitch. And Harris gets a stand-up single. Moves Barnett to second. Time called. By Rosebud. We'll send in a runner. They are going to send in a runner for Harris. I tried to tell you who it is, but I have no idea. I don't have their whole roster, Rosebud's whole roster. I just have their starting 9. So we'll just have to play it by ear here. 7-1, your score, Cave City. Big old warm pot of chili sounds good right now. No tomatoes, though, if you're making it. Just saying. My mother's probably listening right now, and she's laughing because she knows exactly what I'm talking about. In the dirt, ball 1 to Minton. Second pitch to Minton is also in the same spot, ball 2. Let's go, Bailey Mack. Come on now. Check the runner at second, but nothing doing there. Bailey gets a pop-up on the infield. Ballard chases it down, and it drops out of her glove. Addie Green picks it up, throws it to third, tries to get the force out. And a little miscue there. Kind of reminded me of the Arkansas Razorbacks in 2018 at Omaha against Oregon. Yeah, that foul ball pop-up, that kind of reminded me of that a little bit, but it's okay. Ballard and Green and Walker ran in for it and tried to triangulate it, but I don't know if anybody called it or not. I couldn't tell, and it hit the ground off of Rachel's glove, so check the runner at third. Nothing doing there either. So both runners advance on the pop-up by Minton Walls now to the plate. That's ball 2 from McSpadden. Let's go, Bailey Mack. You got this. Third pitch of the at-bat is also in the dirt, 3-0. Base is loaded. You walk this batter, it walks a run in. Or you come back and get a strikeout or a force out somewhere, or a double play. Anything's possible here. Think positive. Ball 4, and that'll be base on balls and a run scored. So 7-2 now. Rosebud slowly coming in with a rally here. That camera's shaking a little bit. Well, yeah, it's windy. First pitch was a little too high, apparently, so ball 1 to Huckapiller. Second pitch low and ball 2. Strike 1, called right down the middle. That was a good pitch, Bailey. It's 2-1 now. Change up on the inside corner, strike 2, 2-2 now. Bailey Mike getting it done here now. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Oh, foul ball. They're going to say it's tipped. They're going to say it was tipped. I thought that sound was the glove of A.J. Cook when the ball hit it, but it may have been a foul ball. So we'll take it. Outside, ball 3, full count now for Huckapiller. 1 out, bases loaded here. 1 run already in. And swing and a miss, strike 3. Brings up out number 2. Set them down. 2 outs here. I've got Bailey with 11 strikeouts. Strike 1 called right down the middle to Marlin to start the at-bat. 2 outs here, 7-2 Cavewomen lead. All we got to do is hold it here. Get the out. Change up, too high. Ball 1. 1-1 here. McSpadden on the mound. She's thrown a good ball game so far. Off-speed pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 strike away from a victory here. As the car alarm is going off. That is I see the vehicle. Low on the pitch. Ball 2. Bailey fouled it off. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Marlin. Bailey. Pitch. Off speed, just a little low. I'm looking at it, yeah. Ball 3. Full count here, 2 outs. Off speed, strike 3 to end it. The Cavewomen win it. Called strike 3 looking. And by my count, Bailey has 12 strikeouts again this evening. And that ought to be the end of this one, I believe. We play 7, and it is. 7-2, your final score here in this game. The Cavewomen do a fantastic job of scoring some runs there. Got down early 1-0, and finally took about the 4th inning. We scored a couple, and then it was just all open from there. So that was a great job by our Cavewomen to get the win. They're 2-0 on the season. And we will have more action for you on Cave City Athletics YouTube channel tomorrow with our Caveman baseball team. We'll be back at home here. Our softball girls will go on the road tomorrow, but our baseball boys will be here at home versus Rosebud. And so we'll have that for you right here on Cave City School Athletics. That's it for you. I'm Justin Wilson signing off for tonight. 7-2 win in softball. We'll see you at the next one right here on Cave City Athletics.